name is Holly Dix. I take Comp 231 on Wednesday and Wednesday class at 10:15. This is my persuasive speech. $5 million. What does that number sound like it represents? 5 million fish consumed in a year, 5 million households who own a dog. Actually, according to the University of Oregon, there are 5 million people who live in the United States that are adopted. 4 of those 5 million people include my siblings and I, who all are adopted from different provinces of China. One day, as you and your partner will have to make the choice of having biological kids or adopting. If you were to choose to adopt, here are a few things you should consider. 1, the situation, 2, the benefits, and 3, how to adopt. 1, the situation. In many cases, children who are put into adoption centers are because of 1, neglect, abuse, abandonment, or the family simply could not provide for the child. This is a photo of me a little over 8 months old. I was abandoned on the streets of Hunan, China. They estimated I was about a month old and I weighed less than 5 pounds. If I was not found, I would not be here today. Other situations, the family simply could not provide for the child because the mother did not want to have an abortion or they just do not have the money to afford it. Now that we talked about 1, the situation, we will now talk about 2, the benefits for both the mother and the child. The benefits for a mother include, according to AdoptionNetwork.com, that mothers of adoptees receive up to a $14,000 tax credit. In other cases, mothers who adopt are because they cannot bear their own children. As said from my mother, Teresa Bowman, I feel blessed to have been chosen to be your mother. I was not able to have children and wanted to be a mom. I am blessed to call you my daughter. This is a photo of my family, and as you can tell, the only Caucasian woman in here is my mother. Beside her is my sister Heidi. Benefits for the child. In many cases, children who are adopted have a better life, and they get taken out of foster care if they were in foster care, or they don't have to go through it. Heidi, when she was younger, was in foster care, and she finally found her forever home with us. When she was adopted, it took 3 days for her to finally get used to the family. Now that we talked about 1, the situation, 2, the benefits, we will now talk about 3, how to adopt. There are 2 ways to adopt, domestically and internationally. According to Adoption.com, domestic adoption is the placement of the U.S.-born children for adoption by their birth parents, who legally consent to the adoption with an adoption agency of their choosing. The steps include: decide adoption is right, choose adoption professional, create adoption profile, find the right opportunity, and participate in post-placement contact. Another way to adopt is internationally. My mother adopted internationally. According to Adoption.com, international adoption is the placement of a child from another country with a family outside the United States. The steps include: 1, research, choosing the country, choosing the placement agency, choosing the home study agency, and then thinking of the specific child. On this map shows the 3 most common places people adopt from. So, China, India, and South Korea. Now that you understand 1, the situation, 2, the benefits, and 3, how to adopt, I hope one day when you and your partner have to make the choice of having biological kids and adopting, that you will take into consideration adoption as your number 1 choice. Not only will you save their life, they might also save yours as well.